There's a general agreement that on Ukraine we have to make sure that they are in the best possible position when peace talks start for them to participate in those talks, and it means ongoing military support, ongoing in terms of weapon deliveries and ongoing training support to Ukraine. But also there is large-scale agreement that whenever a deal is done, that deal is durable, is lasting, that Putin will never again try to catch a square mile of Ukraine. And that means for the European NATO allies that I know they are thinking about is what they can do now to make sure that the training and the military support is continuing, but also post a deal, what the Europeans can do together with others to make sure that that deal is indeed sustained. Can I be very honest about my European friends? I really believe what Europeans have to do now is to come up with the concrete plans. One, to get more military aid into Ukraine. Secondly, to get more training into Ukraine. I know that many initiatives are being thought through, are really already brought on board. But also to think through that whenever the peace deal is done, how European countries, probably together with others, but how the European countries can help there. So create the facts on the ground, create the facts in terms of the plans you are making, and that is the best way to get your part at a table. So I would say do this, that's positive, much better than to think, okay, where are we? So we have here at this moment almost the whole foreign policy team out of the US. So whenever Europeans are saying we want to be consulted, they are here. Munich, last time I checked, is in Europe. They are in Europe, they are consulting here with their European allies. And to the European allies again, make sure that the training is there, the staff is there, the military gear, but also come up with the plans, create the facts, engage in the debate. Really, the Europeans can do that. It has been done before.
Today my message is clear. We are not giving up. We will continue to support Ukraine as an integral part of our project for peace. Only Ukraine can define when there are conditions for a negotiation. Assuming concessions before any negotiation is a huge mistake. Therefore, we will continue to stand shoulder to shoulder with Ukraine in the negotiations, providing security guarantees, in reconstruction, and as a future member of the European Union. To the European Commission and the High Representative, it means that a comprehensive peace cannot be a simple ceasefire. It cannot give Russia the opportunity to attack ever again. It cannot reward the aggressor. It must guarantee that Russia will no longer be a threat to Ukraine, to Europe, to its neighbors, that Russia ceases to be a threat to international security. Second, we decided to strengthen our energy security.
The war in Ukraine is about Russia. It's about Russia's imperial dreams. It's about their wish and their will to take decisions upon European questions. And we cannot allow them to do it. So I think we have to stick to strategy. And the strategy is to win the war. It's not easy. It's not beautiful. It's not nice. It's not all the good things in the world, but it's necessary. That Russia will not come back in Ukraine or anywhere else. The best thing to give Ukraine, let's be honest, I know some allies are against this, is NATO membership. If they were a member of NATO, we would never have had the war in Ukraine. It's the cheapest, it's the easiest way forward to protect countries, transatlantic, it is to be in NATO.
President. Prime Minister Frederiksen, what can we do?
My first comment goes to the outcome of the elections. We respect the presidential elections and the congressional elections in the US, and we expect the US to do the same here.
Yes. I'm sorry. There's two prime ministers. Yes.
Free speech remains free speech and remains part of our open democratic society. But fake news, hate speech and offenses remain subject to legal restraints and control by independent courts.
Wrong in Munich in 1938.
And as soon as they are starting to negotiate, they have to sit on the table at the key country, and we as the Europeans have to be strongly behind them. And it's absolutely unacceptable that Russia and the United States of America are negotiating without Ukraine and without the Europeans on the table. The transatlantic relationship, and I think I should give some